chilling. You chilling. I was getting some stuff done anyway.
Cause I just found out about two younger players.
Which players?
I'm not gonna bring it up yet. Let's wait until.
Okay. All right, that's fair enough. But you're talking about ways of signing players, right? So
Yeah, like
yeah,
signing players to use. How do they
yeah,
like develop their players? All of that.
yeah. So there's basically
And
there's the academy where
uh-huh,
like our team, like most teams pretty much have their own academy where they'll
okay,
like they'll sign like either academy players or they'll have like kids that are like 10 or 11 like basically play in the academy and like work their way up. And what they'll do is if they're good enough, they'll just basically bring them to the first team. It's like almost like the G League kind of thing, innit? Like you got
there you go.
players.
That's good. Yeah, I understand that. So basically, they just. I know you got to be probably like the younger kids really got to have some type of potential though, because I know they're just not
Yeah,
letting randoms try out, right? Like how
yeah,
do you even get involved in all of that? Because out here it's like AAU camps and all of that stuff. So I'm pretty
yeah,
sure it's probably like the same for you guys. So
yeah. Like there's like leagues below the English. So like let's say like you know how like there used to be the ABA like 50 years ago and shit. Like it's like a lesser version of the NBA, but
okay,
they had some okay players there. Like basically in England, there's the league that we're in, which is the top league, but there's also leagues below. Like you don't have to worry about like the really bad ones, but there's one league below called the Championship, which is pretty much like it's pretty much like the league where the teams that are not good enough play in it. It's one of those ones. So it's like basically sometimes academy players who aren't good enough yet, but they want like proper experience, like playing football, they'll sign for one of those kind of teams, innit? And they'll be able to get playing time, and then if they get good, then another team will buy them, or our team will buy them. It's one of those ones. So and obviously there's teams in other countries as well where you can buy the player from another country and they can come over. So it's you can either buy it from a club, like another
hmm
club, whether it's a club in the same league or it's a club in a different league. You
obviously,
can
but hold on. So if you give the chance to buy him off another club, obviously got to be some type of like transfer, like a trade with it, right? You're not just giving up a free player.
Nah, well, you usually pay money for it. Most of the time, you'll just pay money. There are times where you can give a player and money, but it's not like the contracts have to line up because there's no salary cap. You get what I'm saying? You just
Oh,
there's
no
just
salary cap. That's
no.
interesting.
It's just that you have to spend as much money as you make. That's really the only.
So basically, if the team or whatever you're doing, your organization not bringing no money, you can't spend that money out.
Yeah, you can't overspend, which is why like
Oh,
which is
that's
why teams
crazy
in big
because
yeah, that's why
okay,
teams in
yeah.
big markets have an advantage. And it's why
So
like
they can go out, they can get all the best players they need because they got the money for it, basically.
yeah, like that's why like fans of
So
Tottenham
top,
are
so
like
what about
so
Tottenham now? Where do you
we
think they are? Like,
we generate the most money out of any football club. That's why it's such an like it's so disgraceful what's happening because we have the ability to spend more money than any
wait,
other team in the league.
in y'all country, like the whole, like all
No,
countries?
in the world, pretty much in the world, yeah, we generate the
Oh
most money.
my God, what the
That's
fuck?
that's why it's so like
And
what's happening
our
is so
manager still
disgraceful.
so shit, and our manager
Yeah,
still
like
shit. Oh
and the
my God,
owner is just yeah, like the owner
oh
don't
my
want to
God,
spend the proper money on the players, and then we don't have a good enough manager, and it's like this is why it's so disgraceful what's happening because we can go out and
yeah.
spend like legally spend without breaking
I'm
any
not.
CBAs and all that, like
I might as
because
well
we
go
have a
pay
CBA as
and
well.
get. I might as well go out there and pay and get this 17-year old I just found. Like I was just watching, trying to catch up, learn more, and I found him on TikTok, and he's stupid nice, and he
You talk
only
about
17.
Lamine Yamal,
Yes, he played for yes. I'm
yeah,
talking yes.
that's what
He is
like,
nice.
but that's the thing, like the difference is the trades, like you have to like think about like how Bradley Bill has a no
Pretty sure he
trade
already
clause.
signed, right? He already signed, right? Pretty sure, right?
Yeah, he already signed. But like how like Bradley Bill has a no trade clause, like he can pick where he wants to go, like he can deny trades and shit.
Yeah, that's
It's
basically what he
pretty
got.
much that's what it is. That's pretty much what it's for pretty much every player. Like the player has to be he has to sign the contract. Like think of like
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
has like a
yeah.
no trade clause. Like if they don't want to
Okay,
go to
yeah.
a team, they can reject it and the transfer can not go through pretty much.
I actually kind of like that. You can't
Yeah, so
just
they can't
decide
just
their
force you
future
to
or their
go to
career.
yeah, like they
That's one
can't
thing
just
about the
force you
NBA
to a
now.
team.
NBA, you don't got that. No matter where they can see wherever they want to send you, and you got to go play.
Yeah, that's what it is pretty much. So Like they can't just force you. Like let's say the owner just don't like you and he's trying to just get rid of you. He can't just send you to a team where you're not gonna do nothing. Like you have to agree to that shit. So you'll see a lot of times players
Oh, you
if they're
bro,
not in the first team or
you
they
got
don't want to
it.
leave, they'll just sit on the bench and they'll just train with the under 21s and collect their money and wait till their contract runs out. Like you see a lot of players
Oh,
doing that
shit.
nowadays because they still have an obligation to pay him. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those ones. So most of the
Interesting.
time, the player has to agree. So
I
like,
really like that. I really like that because it don't give the organization control over the players. I really like that.
yeah, so it's very good in terms of player control. But one way it hurts us is that because of how bad we are, like how bad the team is, players who we can give the money to, they don't want to come here still because there's no winning culture here. You get what I'm saying? It's like telling Lamine Yamal to come to the Atlanta Hawks or telling it's like telling Wemby, it's like telling Wemby or telling Luca, yo, let's go to the Wizards real quick. Like nigga, what the fuck they gonna do at the Wizards? They ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you'll get the money,
Yeah.
you'll get the contract extension, you'll get the max money, but it's like if you're trying to win for real, you ain't going to the Wizards. You know what I'm saying?
So
So that's
so 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 Tottenham can't really be that bad though. Like we can't be that bad because we be able. So I be watching. I be trying to keep up. I be
yeah.
like the time difference hurts so much. So like
Oh
it
yeah,
hurts.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's
so
crazy.
basically, when I do get a chance, like to follow up, tune into the streams. We usually be doing like we either be down or we just don't score, and the game plan always seems like shot. That's from just me from the
Yeah.
outside from what I see.
Yeah,
But
I
I feel
hear
like
it to be fair.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I hear it.
we just got to replace some of these injury prone players, get some young talent, and see what we could do. But the season isn't over now, as you say. You said some time left. Like so, they probably go like on a little run. You never know.
Yeah. We need to see a run, I guess. I'm not really too because we're still in a competition where we can win a trophy. We're still in where we have to play
Is the
some German
trophy
team.
is the trophy significant though?
Oh yeah, yeah, very significant. Yeah, it's a significant trophy.
Like
It's a
so
very
is it like a in season tournament type thing? Like give us is it like that?
yeah. It's like so basically there's a competition. There's two competitions, right? There's the we're in like how do you know how like there's it actually that's a good in season tournament is a good comparison. Like there's the playoffs and there's the in season tournament.
Uh
Think
huh.
about like the in season tournament. It's more it holds way more weight than the in season tournament. But in terms of it being like it's so that there's a Champions League, which is where the best teams in the whole of Europe, so like Germany, Spain, they all play in like one big competition, right? And then there's
Mm,
one called the Europa League, which we're in. The names don't matter, but essentially it's like the second group of so let's say like all the teams that would make the play in. Let's say that they're
yeah.
all the teams that make the play in, they're in their own seed. So let's say like first seed to like fourth seed, they're in their own competition, right? And then the fourth seed and then the fifth seed to the eighth seed, they're in their own competition. They have their own playoffs.
Okay.
That's pretty much the difference. So like if you're in the fifth seed to the eighth seed, instead of um you're in your own little playoff bracket, and whoever wins that gets a trophy. And then whoever's in the first seed to the fourth seed, they're in their own playoff bracket, and then whoever wins that wins a trophy. Like the trophies don't mean the same, but they still have significance to them.
Basically, it's like who's the best out of the top half and who's the best out of the bottom half. I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much what it's like. It's like who's the best out of the second kind of teams, and then who's the best out of the first kind of
So
teams.
why don't they
We're
do
we're in the
like a
second kind
last?
of teams.
I think they should. I don't know if they probably already got it. I don't know if I'm talking, but they probably should just add. They should do the top team versus the bottom team and see who better out of them two. Once it's all said and done.
There is. So basically, whoever wins, there are the two teams that win those competitions, they'll play against each other, and
Yeah,
whoever
basically,
wins
I'm
out of
saying,
that will
yeah,
get
yeah. So
another
yeah,
trophy, basically.
yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically those two teams that will win those competitions, they play each other, and whoever wins that will get a trophy as well. They'll get another trophy.
Yeah. So who? So you think we like you think we could do that?
I don't trust this manager, bro. I don't trust this manager, bro. I
I don't know. Every time I join the stream, it's the same conversation, and it's always about him.
yep.
Some of the
Mm-hmm.
players might be not doing what they're supposed to be doing, but his same topic, like the same, it's the same thing said about him every time I watch.
It's literally like
it's never
it's literally
changing.
like a
It's
Darvin
not
Ham to
nothing.
JJ Redick situation, bro. Like that's the best way to put it. Like I swear. Like Darvin Ham had the Lakers doing crazy shit, bro. You see a coach
Whoa,
change and a
whoa,
couple
whoa,
players.
whoa. Oh, JJ Redick a good coach. What you mean by that?
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, oh, oh.
I'm saying like
Darvin Ham being
Darvin
decent.
Ham had them doing crazy shit. I feel
Yeah.
like if we replaced him like how the Lakers replaced him with JJ Redick, and now JJ Redick actually has them running plays and playing zone and actually winning games. I feel like it could be the same thing here for real. Like if we replace Ange with a coach who can actually like coach the players and run plays and all this shit, we could really look like a much better team and actually look like we can compete.
How
But
do
I
you
just feel
keep
like
how do you even run plays in soccer? I know that probably about to sound so crazy. The
no, no,
field is
no.
just so big, you get to see everybody. And it takes
Yeah.
a while for everything to develop. So it's kind of
Um.
like,
Yeah. I get
I
what you're
don't
saying. I
know.
get what you're saying. But you know what it is? It's like it's more like systems of play. So it's like the way to defend, the way to attack. All that
I
stuff can
feel like
change for
soccer all about
coaches.
reaction. It's about reaction.
Is that too? Yeah, as well. Because there's more time in the game as well to like make changes and all that type of stuff. But players they just can't be like you can't make the play quicker because obviously in basketball like you have a 24-second shot clock, so it's completely different. But in football you can still make plays and stuff. It's just there has to be more players involved and it's easier to defend plays like really because there's 11
That's what I'm
players.
saying.
It's
Yeah,
way
that's what I'm
easier to
saying. Like
defend. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I
you'll
said like the
find some
field big and you see everything.
yeah, like sometimes like maybe a player might only work maybe once or twice a game. You got to switch it up and see if it works.
That's why
But
you need star power. Because you need somebody to make the
yeah,
play for you.
we used to have that, bro. We used to have star power, and then our
Who you
star
think the best
left.
player of all time? They that play for Tottenham. Like who your best player or favorite? Like
Um,
ever?
my favorite player is Gareth Bale. He ended up playing for Real Madrid with Ronaldo and them man as well. I
Is he
don't think he'll
done?
be
He
the
done?
yeah. He's retired now. Now he's
Okay,
retired,
okay.
but he only retired like a few years ago, to be fair. But our most recent superstar we had was Harry Kane, and like he's still playing
Well,
right
so
now.
it's
He's playing
not.
in
It's not. I thought Son was a superstar. We don't got no superstars.
he's old now. Like he ain't what he used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I thought he was like younger. I didn't know he was old. I thought he was like probably mid age. Like I didn't think he was
He's
young, but
like
I didn't think he was
he's
old.
old for football. He's like 33, I think, or 32, 33. But it's just the style that he
Okay,
plays. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know, like when Bron got older, like he changed his style a bit so he can like reserve some energy and
adapt.
still be able to
Yeah,
play.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Son never did that because he had someone else with him. He had Harry Kane with him. So he's still trying to play the same way. And it's like it's not gonna work out because he needs to adapt his game for it, and he hasn't done that.
Wait, where to that person that was doing that bicycle kick, man? Oh my
Oh, you talking
god.
about Solanke?
Yeah, that man.
No, he's a good player, but he's not
That
on
was
that
crazy.
level, innit? But he's a good player, but he's like
Yeah,
he's a role player, you know what I'm saying? He's a squad
that's
player. Like
crazy.
he's good. Like he's like well, he's not on that level, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's one of
I
those
ain't
ones.
dying.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of those ones, man.
That shit crazy though, man. I don't get though. Like you say, we get the most money out of revenue out of any team. Why don't they
Yeah.
replace the manager? I know you probably talked about this already, but I need like
It's
in
alright.
depth. Like why can't we? Like why can't they just fire him now? I know it's only probably you said it's like 15 games. How many games left? You said 3 months. How many games you think left?
There's 9 games in the league left, but we still have a competition. I mean, if we get knocked out the
Okay,
competition, then it doesn't really matter. But
no, y'all can't even switch. We can't even switch the style of play. We too far into the season. It's
too
not even no
far in,
point.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what the
there's
board is
no
doing. They're
point.
just gonna wait until the end and then be like, all right, cool. It's the end of the season now. We will decide if
Or,
he's gonna stay or if he's gonna go.
or
That's
we
what they
need
just
some
want
good
to do.
signings though to improve this roster because obviously they should drop the manager, obviously. But like, who we need replaced? Like, what positions is like our most vulnerable positions right now?
Um, we need a center back for 100%. We need a right winger.
Okay,
We need
so
a
basically that's like a center and like a shooting guard, basically, right?
right winger is a shooting guard. Center
Mm-hmm.
back is defensive anchor. I mean, I guess a goalkeeper is a defensive anchor, but center back center back feels more like a power forward, like a defensive power forward. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like
okay, okay.
because
I
they're
feel
not
you.
really shooters for real. They're more just a defensive like Vando, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like he's a four, but
No,
he
not
don't really shoot.
Vando. You know who IQ is? You know who that is?
Who? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
IQ. You didn't watch BlueLock. It's okay.
Wait, am I bugging? Because I'd watch season two. So am I bugging?
You know
Oh,
the defender,
yeah, the
IQ.
blue and green eye nigga. Yeah, 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 the center back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
him. Yeah.
him. Yeah, basically. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, we need a center back, someone like IQ. Yeah, 100%. We need we need a right winger. We need if we could have Shido up top, that'd have been crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But we do need some sort of striker. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, if we had
We don't.
Shido,
Yeah, so we don't got a striker.
we have Solanke. He's good, but
Frankie
like.
butt, man. No, he's not good. I seen that bicycle kick. That was disgusting. I gave up on him. I gave up on him when I seen that. Like it was nasty.
You
It
know what
was
it is? He
nasty,
thought he
bro.
was Sheeta. You know what I'm saying? Like he thought he was Sheeta, but he's not. Like we need an actual
Bro,
Sheeta. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen no athleticism when he tried that. Like it wasn't there. I'm like, oh my god.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, I know.
You know what we need, bro. We need like a good winger, bro. We need a really good winger. That's what we need. We need that.
So
You know
who we?
that nigga with
When
the
you think?
glasses that goes one on one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We need
yeah.
someone like that. Like that's who we need for real.
All right. So question, like, who is the team like building around? Like, who's our centerpiece? Like, who are we building around?
That's a good question.
Like, who?
Um,
If we had a team now, who would be like? Who would that be? We had to scrap the team now.
Probably Kulazevsky. Probably
Say it again.
Kulazevsky. Just type in Kulu. Kulu.
Mhm.
And the player will come up.
Yeah.
Kulazevsky. That's his name. He's from Sweden. He's just some tall white guy from Sweden. Well, he's probably the team's, I guess, centerpiece. I guess something like that. Yeah.
I'm looking at his position. 7 goals, 4 assists, 3 yellow cards.
I'm saying he didn't even have many good stats, but his players. Like at the start of the season, he was definitely by far the best player on the team. By far.
So that's the centerpiece. And I don't think I like what I'm seeing. I feel like we need a new
But like
centerpiece.
we have a bunch of role players. You know what I'm saying? Like we have like Kulu's like he's a
So
number
Kulu
two.
like our Luca? Is Kulu like our Luca?
Nah, he ain't that, bro. He's
Oh my
like
god. I was trying to give him some credit, but if he not like our Luca, why he our
nah.
centerpiece? What the hell?
He a second. We a team full of second options, bro. Like our best
Oh
players are all second
no.
options.
Oh
You get what
no.
I'm saying? It's like the
Bro, how we got
Chicago
all this
Bulls.
money
You
and
know
we
the
not
mid three.
doing nothing?
You remember that mid three in Chicago, bro?
Yeah, yeah, with Rondo and D Wade and Butler.
Not even that one. I'm talking about the DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Vucevic, bro.
Oh, that was a bad one too.
Bro, that was another bro. I'm telling you, full of nothing
Oh,
but role players and number twos, bro. I'm telling you, that's
so
what it is,
how
bro.
we got all this money though and we don't like got nobody? Like that's
I'm telling you,
crazy.
the owner, bro. You wanna know what the owner's doing with the money, bro? He's building hotels.
Wait,
He's trying to
what?
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. He building
Hotels.
hotels.
That
He's
motherfucker
trying
is
to get
building
Formula
hotels right
One.
now.
You know the Formula One racing shit. He's trying to do that as well. He trying to buy an NFL team. That's
Oh,
what he
what's his
doing with the money.
problem?
Yeah, he don't care
So
about the
basically,
football.
he on some damn. I know y'all. Come
He
on,
using it for himself.
but I was about to say something, but I know y'all love the game too much. Y'all wouldn't do that. There's no way y'all would stop funding them until
Bro,
they
they would
make
not.
some
They won't
changes.
stop, bro. I
I know
already
they
don't
would.
buy it. I already don't buy shit because I don't want to support that guy, bro. But these man, I'm telling you, they go to the games. They have the season tickets. Season tickets expensive as shit. They'll still buy that shit, bro. Like they'll go to, and a part of me understands it, but at the same time, it's like if you know that guy's
It's
a
just the love.
problem,
It's just the love for football.
that's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's just the love of the game.
They using them out. Like he crazy though. I ain't know he was building hotels and all that other shit. I thought he was just sitting on his
Yeah.
hands, not doing nothing.
Nah, he doing shit, but he ain't doing anything football related. That's why we all mad, bro. Cause it's like, yo, we got
That's
all
probably
this
why the
money,
manager don't care. That's probably why he do whatever because you know the owner not going don't care.
but it's like this is the first manager that's come in, right? That he can do all this shit and they don't fire him, bro. Like every other manager that's come in before him, if they were doing this shit, they would have been fired months ago. He's the first manager that this is happening. That's why we're like, yo, where's the double standards coming from?
Do he got like a good track record? Like what's his resume like?
Like he's got like I ain't gonna lie, bro. His resume, like he's won stuff, but he's won them. The leagues have been terrible in which he's won the stuff in. I ain't gonna lie. It's
Damn,
like
so he didn't even win in the real league. Or like nah, I'm not saying
nah.
not real league, like a
No,
high
now we
level
know.
league.
Nah, I know what you mean, but nah, he ain't really won it. And like, he ain't didn't done nothing comp for real. You know what I'm saying?
So you think
Like,
we middle like in the middle of the pack league, right? We not in the top league, obviously.
yeah, like. Well, we're in one of the top leagues. To be fair, we're in one of the top
Okay.
leagues. It's just
Explain that
we're
which
not
one
one of the best
explain like
teams.
what's our competition and I know we play a lot of different like people, but like who are our
Yeah,
main ops? Like who we really got like you know what I mean? I know who close. You already told me about the little LA comparison, but not that. I ain't
yeah.
talking about that. Like standing wise, like
Um.
who is the team to beat to actually win the tournament you was talking about?
Oh, so basically the tournament we're in, right? Think of it as different conferences. Where
Mm-hmm.
this league we're in, this is one country, but this is like one conference. And
I know,
for the
okay.
competition we're talking about, we're playing a German team called Frankfurt, pretty much. You know, like Frankfurters, bro. Like you know how that shit sound, like like the hot dogs and shit.
Yeah.
Frankfurt. That's the name of the team. They're a German team. They're
Uh
currently fourth. They're fourth in their conference right now.
and that's the team to beat out of
That's the
everybody.
team. That's the team we got to beat to advance. Not even to win it, to advance
Oh,
to the
okay,
next
just the
one.
advance. And we play
Yeah.
them this week.
We played them the 10th of April was the first leg, so we still got a few weeks because it's international break for the next like I want to say 2 weeks maybe. It's international break,
Okay,
so
could we risk like resting players so we can be healthy for that game? Or
oh yeah,
if
yeah,
even
that's what the
oh
manager's
I was
doing.
about to say we lose some games before we even get there, it disqualifies me even playing them.
Nah, so we're in this competition no matter what. As long as even if we losing games in our conference, we've already qualified from last season. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
okay,
So
but okay, so it doesn't matter. You still got to play them
it
regardless.
doesn't matter, yeah. So it doesn't
So
matter
why
that
not?
we're losing games now.
So who's on our injury reserve list right now? Like who's like some good players we need that are injured right now?
So the guy I told you about, the Kuda guy, he's injured right now, but he's gonna be back by the time what do you call it?
Bro, I
By the
don't
time we
know,
play
bro.
Frankfurt,
I
he's gonna be
ain't
back.
this. Y'all say don't read a book by its cover, man. But I wasn't liking what I'm seeing from him. I don't understand why I wasn't liking it. I don't know, bro. It didn't. He didn't give me that vibe. Like he tough. Like he gave me the vibe like he about to run up the field and like or what I say the pitch and just pass the ball. Like
Mm. That's what he does.
That's the vibe I'm getting from him.
He ain't botching her, bro. He ain't gonna go skill past everyone and score a goal, bro. That's
No,
not
that's not
him.
what I was looking for from him.
Yeah, that's not him, bro. You know what I'm
Matter
saying?
of fact, now that
But
you bringing
no
in
one is him.
character, feel me? For all the football lovers out there who haven't watched Blue Lock, go to it so y'all can get these
Yeah,
comparisons. So
100%.
compare like who the Isagi like feel me or the league like or whoever like in the company
Uh,
like feel me
that's true. Who's
like
got the
compare the
power man
players
like
like
that?
who you think their play style is like the most.
Isagi. Isagi's not a great dribbler, but he can pass and he can shoot,
No,
and
you
he's
on
got
your
the movement.
Isagi he read the field he do a lot.
Yeah, he does all of that stuff. Probably a prime Kevin De Bruyne. Probably a prime De Bruyne.
Brandon,
He
let me
plays for
look.
Man
Hold on, let
City.
me. Hold on, I'm about to make me a list. 1 second.
Hold on, I'm gonna type it in Discord as well, so you can just type the players' names in and shit.
I got a notepad.
Oh, you got a notepad and everything? All
Yeah,
right,
I'm
bet.
professional now. Hold on. Let me find a pen. Hold on.
Hold on, I put it in Discord and everything too, bro. You would see that. Yeah,
All
Kevin De
right.
Bruyne, because he's got the passing, he can read the field, he can smack, he can just smack one into the top corner. Probably Kevin De Bruyne. I ain't gonna cap. He ain't even a striker. De Bruyne is not even a striker. He's a midfielder. But I can't lie.
I
If
wish,
someone's play style, that's him.
I wish these motherfuckers would stop being so uptight about like the rights about shit. Cause if you
Yeah,
tough,
but that's how they make their money.
bro, that'd be
You
so
know what I'm
tough.
saying?
Yeah,
That's how they make their
I
money.
get
I ain't
my
gonna lie.
I hate turning light on. I can't see. All right, Kevin.
I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
who you think win play like?
Ren. Oof.
You
That's
know,
a
Ren
all
easy on him.
around. That's a all around amazing player. Can pop a long shot.
Can score on his
Ah,
own, create for others.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. Oh, but Messi don't do defensive work. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Rin and Set
And
and Sai
Messi like
Rin is them two are crazy.
Sai. I was about to say, Sai a midfielder.
Mm.
So who you think play like
I ain't
him?
gonna
Who
lie,
think about that?
Sai might actually be Messi. I ain't gonna cap.
Sai
I
Messi?
I didn't see Sai defending like that.
Nah, but he was setting everybody up, and he had a chance
That-
to
That's what
score on his
that's
own.
that's what Messi does. I ain't gonna cap. He was looking kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I'm telling you, they probably like, who they talking about? Y'all gotta go to in there. I'm telling y'all won't be
Yeah, I'll go
disappointed.
watch BlueLock. Yeah,
BlueLock is super nice if you love the game of football. That's
yeah,
really
I'll
what
go
made it
watch.
all this possible. Started watching that to really lock in. I'm like, no, I really gotta learn more about because I knew about football, obviously, but I was
Yeah,
watching. I only watched during like the World Cup or probably like during the Olympics. That's probably when I'll tune in to see who like will win. I always seen Messi, Ronaldo, and all them going crazy, so I know the popular people. But I'm
yeah,
trying to get. I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty, like the role players, key possessions, trash managers, like the one we got. I'm trying to
yeah,
learn everything, man. So I'm loving it so far. But back to what you were saying. So let's go next. Who
yeah.
Nagi? Who Nagi?
Nagi. Oh, I'm trying to give you up to
Not
date players
Nagi
because
got style with him, bro. You already know about
I ain't
Nagi.
gonna lie. Like there's some older players but I don't want to give you older players. I want to give you players that are like
Oh, I don't care
nowadays.
if they're older. I don't care about
You don't
older
care if they're
players,
older
but
players? All right,
no, but
look up.
I like I'm like going back to like watch highlights and like film on them.
Like
So
look up,
kind of
look
like
up. I'm gonna put him in the chat. Berbatov. Um,
okay,
he used to play for
you,
Tottenham as well.
I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna watch him, and I'm gonna who the newest version.
Newest version. I can't lie. I can't even think of a newer version. Berbatov is it the first touch? Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, Nagi first touch is so
First touch is
disgusting.
insane,
It's
bro.
so disgusting. Yo, you seen season two when he cut it? He cut it on his foot. He
Yeah,
kicked it to the ground, jumped in the air, did a spin, and got a goal.
yeah.
God,
That nigga too
that was
cold, bro.
so crazy. It was so
Bro,
crazy.
have you seen if you want a Bartra comparison,
Okay,
Ronaldinho,
yeah.
bro.
I already know about
Ronald,
Ronaldinho. I
you
already
know
know about
about him?
him. Yeah, yeah, I
Alright,
know
I'll
about
give you
him.
I'll give you someone else. I'll give you someone else so you can watch as well. It's one of my
You know,
favorite players.
Ronaldinho was popular in the States, so
Um, this guy,
him,
JJ Okocha,
Messi,
bro.
JJ Okocha.
He's
Okay,
someone
I don't know
he's not
about him.
he was Ronaldinho's mentor when they played together. He was a mentor for Ronaldinho, bro.
That's
Yeah,
probably
I'm
why he
telling you,
had it like that.
he was cold. He's one of my favorite players, bro. He's cold. Trust me. He's
Okay, who
cold.
we got next? Who you already? I don't like Burrow style play, but who play like Burrow? Basically, like out for themselves, try to like stay in the background and just shine or like take over key
Mm,
moments where they can like take over the game. Like
um,
Burrow style, he got like a hunting style. Like you sit
yeah.
back and wait for his chance to strike, and then you know what I mean? Like
You
who
know what it
observes the
is, sir?
game and then attack.
I would say, huh. You know what it is? His antics remind me of Balotelli
Okay, type
because
that one up.
there you go. There he is. Oh no, it's one. Let me retype it. It's like that. You know what it is? It's because like Balotelli, right? He has his ego on the court or on the pitch, and like the way his like the he can break down the whole play by himself because of his ego in it. You know what I'm saying? But at the
Hmm.
same time, he has a bunch of talent to where he can still score on his own. That's literally Balotelli, bro. Like he be fucking up plays for the team and doing bullshit on the pitch, but he can also just take the ball and just score as well.
Okay, okay, but
You know what I'm saying?
let's get to the defense. Reno, right?
You sorry?
The chameleon, basically.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Purple hair, brother. Yeah,
Who?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Cause I actually like defense. I like who I want to watch some good goalies too. I really like the goalies. I don't think
Yeah,
goalies get enough credit, and I really like goalies. I don't know, they don't get enough credit. Like their technique, their
yeah,
mental focus. Like
yeah.
y'all
Goalkeepers.
gotta
Yeah,
remember. I gotta remember these shots are random. They don't know what are gonna happen, and some of these saves be saving these games, clutch moments when
Yeah,
they're the backbone of the team. While everybody out there just doing whatever they can, they gotta focus and maintain and stay in one spot.
yeah. I can't like. There's not a specific foot. Have you watched Kuroko?
No,
Okay, because basically there's no really football player Rayo's based on because he copies other moves, innit? Like there's not really a player that I
yeah,
can
yeah,
think of that
I
just
get it,
copies
I
other
get
moves. You know what I'm saying?
it. Yeah,
It's
so
one
that's
of
a
those
probably a bad.
ones.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Yeah, you know what
Um,
I'm saying. Well,
we didn't do Shido. We didn't do Shido.
oh, Ibrahimovic, yeah, Zlatan, 100%. Hold on, let me just. I'm surprised you don't know about Zlatan because he played for LA Galaxy. He played in the MLS at some point. But to be fair, you
Nah,
probably
I don't
weren't
know
really
about
watching
him.
the MLS. Yeah, you probably weren't watching it actually. Now think about it. Zlatan
So
is
who did
Shido.
we did Isagi? Well, you never even gave me
You
a
seen
name
his
for him.
wait, you seen Shido's halfway goal where he did a bicycle kick.
Yeah, yes, from
That was
midfield.
based on Zlatan's because Zlatan scored the exact same goal. So they based
He
that
did
off
that
Zlatan. Yeah, Zlatan did that in real life, so that's why they based that goal off
midfield.
Zlatan. Yeah, he did it against England. Yeah,
What?
Zlatan did that. Type in Zlatan bicycle
No,
kick
I gotta see
versus
that now.
England.
I gotta see it now.
Type in
I gotta
Zlatan
see it
bicycle
now.
kick versus England. You'll see the
Oh
exact
my
same
god,
shit.
I did
It
not know
was
that was
based on
based on
it.
in
It
real
was
life.
based on a goal in
Oh
real
my god,
life.
hold on.
It was
I
based on a
gotta
real
see
life
this.
goal.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, just type in
I
Zlatan
got to.
bicycle kick
I see it.
versus
I see
England.
it popped up.
Yeah, go
12
watch it.
years
Watch it.
ago,
Watch
30
it.
yards. Let me see this. I got to.
Yeah, watch it. Watch it.
No way. Bro, I swear, the whole time I was watching that, I never knew it was off a real goal. I
Yeah,
thought
it's
that they
based on
just
a real
made it up
goal.
to make the show or anime better. Like, I didn't know that that was a
Nah,
real. Hold
based on
on.
real shit, bro.
Right? 30 yards, though. You see? Whoa! Oh! Run that back! Ew! And it was at an angle on the right side.
That's what
It
I'm
wasn't even a,
saying,
it
bro.
wasn't even in the middle of the field.
That's what
Ew!
I'm
That's more
saying.
difficult.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Ew!
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. That goal, that it was
So
based on a
game
real
over
thing,
after that.
bro.
Game over after that. Game over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Game
bro.
over. Game over. His teammates not hyping up for me. What they doing?
Bro, I'm telling you, that was based on a real
Oh my
thing,
god,
bro.
that was crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Ew. Dang, that might be top five clip in soccer I ever seen. That was
Yeah,
nasty.
no, it's definitely top five, bro.
That was nasty. Okay, you never
100%
gave me a name for Ren though.
for rent. Oh yeah, yeah. It's he don't really play like side though. He's like the opposite of side.
Yeah, yeah. We're my favorite character though. Like my favorite play
Um,
style, I guess you can say.
I would say I would say look up. Let's say look up Johan Cruyff.
Ooh, that's a nasty one. Spell that.
Um, it's like that. I would say look at. I'd say look at Cruyff.
That was stupid nasty though. Oh my god.
I tell you, he's cold. He's cold.
Ooh, Kucha, huh?
Um, Johan. His first name is that's his first name. You could type in
Okay.
that name as well. It might come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yo, Mar, hold on, we doing
Yeah.
something, man.
One second,
uh,
man.
Talk to you in a minute.
It's alright.
What you were saying now?
Yeah. So like he's like Ren. He's like if
Well,
I had to guess, because the way he controls the ball, the way he can just score out of anything. You know what I'm saying? His passing as well, the way he can read the game. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's another one, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
if we did Batra, we did. I feel like we missing somebody. We did Burrow. We did. So,
Who we missing?
oh, Chitri, the fastball.
Oh, Chigri. Um,
Yeah.
you know what? Gareth Bell actually. The
That's the
speed,
color. Don't worry about.
speed, Gareth Bale, yep. The speed, the volley, the shooting ability, the volleying, Gareth Bale, yep.
These players, they still playing, right? Or no?
No,
Most of these
for the most
players.
part,
Or
no.
okay, okay,
De
bro.
Bruyne is still playing. Balotelli's still playing, but he's old. Cruyff is dead. Bale's retired.
Wait, Sheriff is dead.
Yeah, Cruyff played
All
ages
right.
ago. He played ages ago. Zlatan retired a few years ago. A lot of these players, you know, what it is just because they're players nowadays. They're in so many different systems and shit. It's like it's hard to really see how good they are as a play as an individual. You know what I mean?
So who the Dirk Nowitzki or the Kobe of the league? Like who stayed with
Ah,
their team the whole time?
that's a very good question. You don't really see that much nowadays. I ain't gonna lie.
I know
You
for
don't see
sure,
that
especially
much
with the
nowadays,
money
bro.
getting involved now.
Yeah, you
Too
don't
much
really see
money
that much.
not to stay with the same team.
Who's been on the same team their whole career? The last person. I'm really trying to think. I can't really think of no one. Um, I can't think of no one. I ain't gonna lie. It don't really
That's
happen
cool.
no more, bro.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it don't really happen. It's just because there's so many different teams now. It don't really happen unless you like. The only way that would ever happen is if you like come through the academy of one of the biggest teams in the world, and you become a star like really early, and then you stay there your whole career. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only way. It's one of them ones. So I don't think
I'm
so.
still thinking about that goal, man. I'm still thinking about that goal. That shit was crazy.
It was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. All right,
Like
anything else you
who
need to know for
who are
Naeem? Because I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go in a few minutes. Is
all
there
right, yeah,
any
but
more questions you got?
let's talk about our upcoming opponents and then we can close this joint out.
All right, bet.
Upcoming opponents. Who we gotta deal
Well,
with?
we got an international break now, so we can chill for the next couple weeks. I ain't gonna
Okay,
lie.
get healthy. Basically get
Yeah,
healthy,
so we
yeah.
gonna chill, rest up. Hopefully the players will be all good, and then you know what I'm saying.
All right, bad. That's all I needed to know
Yeah,
for right now though.
yeah, yeah. We should
That
be
was
chilling for real.
for sure. She got that first half, but that was great talks.
Yeah, yeah,
That's about to, that's about to go tune in and look these motherfuckers up though, 'cause that goal was crazy.
yeah, bro. Hundred
I ain't never
percent.
seen that like that. The angle was so like disgusting. Like, oh my god, bicycle kick from the right side, middle field. Ew.
Yeah, 100, bro. It was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna. I do got to head out though. This was a good talk though. I ain't gonna lie. This was a
All
good
right,
talk.
but
We
have a good
definitely
day,
gotta do
bro.
more of these. We definitely gotta do more of these.
For sure, for sure.
100%, 100%. All right, what you got? You don't really do YouTube, man. So I don't need to shout your channel out for real
Nah,
no more.
nah, no YouTube,
Yeah,
no YouTube.
yeah, fair enough. I hear it, man. But hey, great talk.